Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Get it. Good girl. Go get that one. Yes. Good girl. Go get that one. Good girl. How about that one? Good girl. Yay! Good girl. That was good. Right? Good, Jesse. Beep, beep, beep. Beep. Here. Beep, beep, beep. Spider. Spider. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Good girl. Very, very good. Okay. We're gonna do. And today we're going to teach our dogs to roll over. And I have Sasha here with me. Sasha knows how to roll over very well. And in the past she was injured, and we worked a lot on rolling over. And it's a very good exercise for strengthening the muscles of the back and the core. And so we used that a lot. We worked both directions. And it was one of the exercises that we worked almost every day in order to bring her back from her injury. So we want to start by putting your dog in a down. Sasha, down. Good girl. Good girl. And then, good girl. I'm going to give her a treat for that because she didn't want to stay in the down earlier. Down. Down. You did good. Good girl. So you want to lure your dog to roll over by bringing the treat. Come, Sasha. Down. Come on, you can have it. Down. Good girl. By lowering the treat towards the back, and that causes them to roll over. Good girl. Down. Let's do that again. Good girl. Down. Come on. Yes, that was good. Come on. You want to stay in the camera here. Down. Good girl. And then we want to go the other direction. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, that was really. Sometimes you get a dog that doesn't roll over very easily because they're overweight or they don't have the strength to do it. And you can help them a little bit. Down. 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 Good girl. You can help them over a little bit by once they get this far, you can kind of help move them over a little bit. Okay? Good. So, recapping. Lure your dog, put your dog in a down, lure the treat back over the shoulders and towards the back, and it will force the dog to turn his head back over his back and roll over. And it's a very good trick to work on. This is Jazzy, and Jazzy's going to show us what the finished look is of the Say Your Prayers trick. She likes this trick. We find it a lot of fun. It's very cute. And I personally like to do it with the dog on my arm because it's just a little more personal, a little more fun, a little more bonding, a little more interaction. But you can also do it on a table or a chair or side of the bed. You can teach them to do that. And that's kind of fun to take it to a different place or before bedtime, have them say your prayers, something really cute like that. Okay, so first part you want to teach them is to get the paws up on the arm. Paws up. Good girl. She already knows to say your prayers. And you reward in the position. Very good, Jazzy. Good girl. This is a very fun trick for her. But I'm going to bring Cinder out, and she's going to show us how we got started on this. Good girl. Nice, say your prayers. Good girl. Okay, you're done. You're done. This is Cinder, and Cinder is just learning how to say your prayers. And I like to teach this with a clicker. I think it marks the behavior just a little bit better than a verbal. And so I have the clicker in one hand. I have my treats in the other hand. I have my dog off to my left because that's the arm that is easier for me to train it on. So the first step is to get your dog to put their paws on your arm. Cinder, come here. Good girl. So I tell her paws up. Paws up. Good girl. And I'm clicking and treating for her paws on my arm. Very good, Cinder. Whoops. Here, try again. I dropped the treat. Cinder, paws up. Good girl. Good girl. And I reward quite a bit for this position before we move on. Good girl. Okay. Now do that several times. Paws up. Good girl. If your dog doesn't automatically put their paws up, then you can just lure them up with the food. And that's how I actually started that, was paws up rather than her just offering it. And then I want to move on to say your prayers. So I reward under the arm while she still has her paws on my arm. Paws up there. I'm going back to putting her paws back up on my arm. Good girl. Okay, let's try again. That's a treat. Get your treat. All right. See you. Okay. Paws up. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. And then I switch to rewarding under the arm. And I would prefer that other arm to stay back up there. Good girl. So you sometimes got to be a little quick there to beat her to it. Good girl. All right. And I should have rewarded that, but I didn't have, I ran out of treats there. Okay, pause up. Say your prayers. Good girl. Say your prayers. Good girl. And that's how you teach say your prayers. Okay. This is Jazzy. Come on, Jazzy. Hey, girl. Jazzy's a trick dog champion, and she is going to show us how to do figure eights between the legs. Good girl, Jazzy. And I start with teaching a hand touch. Touch. Good girl. Ready? Touch. Yeah. Oh, touch my hand. No. Nose touch. She's a little excited. Jazzy. So I'm going to ignore what I don't want here. I want her to touch my hand. Not with my her paw. Nose touch. Here. So I'm going back to the treat in the hand. Touch. Yes. Touch. Yes. Touch. Yeah, that a girl. Okay. And so once they learn the nose touch to the hand, you can use that to lure them between the legs. So I have treats in both hands. And I'm going to start with the dog in front of me and lure them between the legs. Good girl. And I start with just treating over here the first time. And you want to treat in the direction you want your dog to go. So I kind of lured her beyond where I wanted her to go. Good girl. Treat. Treat. Okay. Treat. Treat. Good girl. Okay. And then you work up to treating not every single time they come around the leg. Good. Jazzy. Jazzy, weave. 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 So I'm just kind of luring her with my body now. And then rewarding once in a while. Good girl. Weave. 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 Good girl. And you can take this to a walking weave. So, weave. 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 Good girl. That was very good. You were so off. Yeah. Good girl. So that's how I would teach figure eights around the legs, and then the walking leg weave. So this foot comes forward as your dog comes around the other leg. It's quite fun. Okay, good girl, Jazzy. Some balls, Jazzy. We have some balls. Okay, Jazzy's back, and today we're going to teach some soccer to Jazzy, and it's been quite a while since she's learned this trick, and we haven't really practiced it, so we're going to, oh, where's my clicker? Let me find my clicker. There it is. Okay, so this one I like to start teaching it with the clicker, and so I have a ball here in my hand. Sit, Jazzy. Jazzy, sit. Good girl. Okay, and I'm going to show her the ball, and when she shows an interest in it, I'm going to click and treat. So she'll probably nudge it with her nose a little bit, and then I'm going to click and treat that. Good girl. Good girl. So once she's doing this, Jazzy, woo, whoops. Here, hang on to the ball. Okay. Ready? Yes, good girl. Okay, so she's touching it with her nose now. So I'm going to put a word to it, and I'm going to, for my word, we call it roll it. Roll it. Good girl. Then I treat her for touching the ball. Roll it. Ready? Roll it. Good girl. I don't really want the paw in there, but the paw's going to go away when we put it to the ground. Roll it. Good girl. Roll it. Whoops. Roll some more treats. Ready? Roll it. Good girl. That was very good. That was very good. Yes. There's one more drop. Okay, let me get some more treats here. Yes. Jazzy? Okay, so then I'm going to put her in a down. 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 Jazzy. Good girl. Good girl. So the ball's going to roll when she touches it. Down. When she touches it with her nose when she's on the ground, the ball is going to roll. Jazzy, roll it. Jazzy. I know the street's on there. Roll it. That was pretty good. That wasn't how we wanted it to go, though. Ready? Down. Roll it. Yes, good girl. That was very good. That was very good. So I'm going to put the ball back there. Jazzy, pay attention. Yes, good roll it. Good roll it. Good roll it. Okay, so she's got the idea that the ball rolls when she touches it with her nose. So I'm going to move to the bigger ball. And we usually go, this is when we usually go out, take it outside. And I'm going to get a few more treats here. Jazzy, pay attention. No, we're not going to go chase that dog. We're not going to go chase that dog. Ready? Roll it. And we do lots of things with the ball, so she may not quite associate what game we're playing here. Roll it. Yes, good girl. That's not how we're going to roll it, though. Ready? So I'm going to ignore that. Roll it. Jazzy. Jazzy. Roll it. Roll it. Yes, that was good. Roll it. Roll it. Yes, good girl. Roll it. Yes, good girl. That was very good. That is a good girl. Roll the ball. Roll it. Jazzy. Roll it. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Let's roll it. Roll it. Yes, good girl. Roll it. Yes, good job. Good job. Roll it. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Roll it. Yeah. And sometimes dogs will chase after the ball. So if they haven't quite got it, you can kind of move it a little bit, get them to chase after it. Roll it. Yeah, good girl. That was very good. Keep them engaged with it by rolling it. Yes, good girl. Yeah. Okay, roll it. Good girl. Go roll it. Roll it. Good girl. Roll it. Roll it. Yes, good girl. Go roll it. Roll it. Good job. Roll it. Whoops. Roll it. Whoops. I kicked her out. Ready? Roll it. Good girl. Good girl. Roll it. Jazzy, come. Hey, come here. Come here. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. Good girl. Good girl. So that's how I teach roll it. Soccer. Roll it. Same game. I just used the roll it name.